Paracruz, I'm Paradomics, and welcome back to Return Runaway. Okay, so anyways, we just escaped the freakishly huge monster. He wasn't really that big.
I'm never going back that way again.
Are you sure?
I wonder who this boat belongs to anyway.
Oh, that doesn't make sense. Why is there like one where there's just a text, and then here, when you interact with it again, it shows like the character? Is that like her thinking in her mind, but here she's saying it out loud?
I wonder who...
I wonder if that's a thing.
Those rocks are too tall. I'll never be able to climb them.
Oh, come on, don't be a little bitch. You can climb it.
No one's getting past these rocks, that's for sure.
Unless it's that big guy. Or Sen. Who's a fucking tattletale. You know... Kitty!
It's... just a cat. Oh, thank God. What are you doing out here, little kitty cat? Well, if you're here, I hope that means this place can't be all bad.
No, don't say that. Pet the kitty. We'll come back. There's a crow there.
An old house. I didn't think anyone lived in this area. Hello? Is there anybody home?
Are you really... Are you joking around, or are you seriously asking if someone's in the house? Because that didn't sound like you were asking if someone's actually in there. It almost sounded like, hello, anybody home? Like you just hope. Oh god.
Oh, it's unlocked.
Oh, it's unlocked. What the fuck? Like every time we talk, it makes the noise. What's here?
This doesn't look very promising. This doesn't...
Yeah, it sure doesn't.
Great. More rocks. What is it with this place and rocks?
I don't know. I guess you could say we're in a very rocky situation.
Hello? Is there anybody home?
Here. Oh, that's it. Gosh damn it. I knew I should have just finished it in the last video. Ah, God. Okay, so I guess I'll use this time to criticize the demo. Alright, so anyways, the demo, yeah, I love it. Looks promising. It's great. But this was also, I also played the demo of the first game, and I said the same thing where I said it looks cool, and I can't wait for the game to come out. So this, and then I got disappointed with the final product. But for this one though, it looks interesting. Although I want to suggest something. It's okay, you can ignore me, because I'm just a stupid YouTuber playing games. But developers of the game, if you see this, I do want to add some little criticism, or just, you know, I don't want to say advice, because I'm no game developer myself. I just play a lot of games, and then I see how some games like work when it comes to horror games. So here we go. Like I said in a previous video, which I said in the end of the video, which is 30 minutes long, so I doubt anyone heard my actual criticism. So here, the monsters. Great. I'm happy they finally added a threat in the game. Because in the first game, there was no threat, there was no enemies, there was freaking nothing. And then for some reason, you don't give us the ability to run at the beginning of the game, and you let us run when we're like in chapter 7, which is almost near the end of the game, and then running had no penalty. Okay, first let's go with the mechanics. There's a running and stealth mechanic. So running away is basically hide, run over to the next room, and then hide in the closest area. And that's fine. And I'm glad they added stamina, because there was no stamina in the first game. In the first game you can run as much as you want. So this one, I'm glad there's stamina. That way we can't just, you know, run through the enemies. And I'm guessing this is supposed. This game, I'm just saying, it's inspired by that other game that I played before called The Coma. Notice that there's only one monster and it's chasing you around, and they scream, like they announce their presence, like they scream when they see you, and then they'll chase you, just like the game The Coma. But in the game The Coma, the monster can see you far off in the distance. Well, not really far off, but like a good amount. It's like it's close enough. Like you don't see them in screen, but you can see them appear. So here I would like to add, like, for the monster, again, I did that one thing where I just entered the room and then I hid, and then a monster spawned, and then I tested it. I wonder if I can make the monster spawn again. So I left the room, came back in and hid, and then the monster spawned immediately. So if there's just gonna be one monster in the game, I suggest you don't make the monster appear that way. Like, entering a room will spawn the monster. That's predictable. The first instinct a player would do is like they will immediately hide. So what I would rather implement, just like the game The Coma, and I mean it's kind of a bit unfair comparing that game because that game had survival is a survival horror game because there's items you can use to buff yourself, to have infinite stamina, increase stamina, regain health. Here I don't know how they're gonna implement like health items, but for me though, if you want the monster to be scary as you want them to be, I suggest making them lurk around the rooms. But I don't know where this is gonna take place, so maybe we're gonna be in a forest and the monster will be roaming around the forest. Have them do that. And also, just like The Coma, you can hear footsteps of the enemies. Yeah, that's also a good way for the players to like have a head start, because I'm pretty sure you only have one health here, so it would be unfair for the monster to just like appear out of nowhere. I mean, yeah, when the monster sees you, they roar at you. And you have like a small window to run away. A small window of chance to like run away and hide. So yeah, that's fair. Although if the monster insta kills you, I don't know how that's gonna. No, okay, I'm not making sense. But what I mean is like, if the monster chases you around and then you can't predict when they're gonna appear, and then they appear like in front of a pathway, and then they grab you instantly because they appeared at the same place you were, and then they were literally like right in front of you, which is something that I've noticed in the game The Coma, where I go down the stairs and then the monster was literally right down the stairs, and then I got hit immediately. Like, fuck. For this one though, I hope it's like you can hear footsteps, like you can hear when they're coming, so you hide. I like that there's an audio effect, like the monster's in the area, like it will start. You hear heartbeats, and then the screen gets distorted, even though the game is pretty dark. I hope you increase the brightness. It's kind of dark, too dark. So yeah, it like they distort it. It will tell you when the monster is near. However, that kind of ruins the scare, because you're announcing that the monster is there visually. There's like a lot of visual cues and audio cues that the monster is there. Like you hear a heartbeat, the screen gets distorted. It's like, okay, let's hide, and then that's it. The monster passes by, and then you win. So in The Coma, the only way you hear the monster is you hear the footsteps downstairs or in another room. And that way, it's creepier because sometimes you don't know if they're downstairs or in another room, because the audio is almost like the same thing, because you hear it in the left. You can't really hear it like 3D. I mean, I don't know. That's just how I think. I think that's just how I would enjoy the horror game. Give it more like creep factor into it. So yeah, have like audio cues that the monster is getting closer or the monster is coming in, because that audio cue and the visual cue makes the monster too predictable and not scary, like at all. It's just like, oh, he's coming, let's hide, and then okay, he's gone, let's go around. It's better if the monster was like wandering around. That way we can't predict if he's coming back or not. Like he leaves the room and then we get out of hiding, and then he comes back and be like, oh shit, oh, he sees us, and then we have to pass and we have to go and run away. See, that one's more fun. Rather than enter the room, hide because the monster's gonna spawn any second, and then he spawns, runs away, and then be like, okay, I'm free to investigate this room for a certain amount of time. Yeah, that's just like almost removes the threat, you know. Also, what's with the stealth mechanic? I don't like this crouch thing. Okay, I don't like this crouch consume stamina. Why does crouch consume stamina? I get it. Moving while crouching is a bit tiring, but I don't agree that it costs stamina. Or at least make it use less stamina. It consumes stamina but less, and then it makes you regain stamina faster. You know? Like sitting down or crouching makes you regain stamina faster because it makes sense, right? We're going with realism here, since apparently crouching makes you tired. Then at least make crouching regain your stamina faster. That's just like a... I mean, I guess that way you don't... Maybe if you like stealth? Maybe if you turn off your flashlight and you crouch, the monster passes by you and then you walk slowly around it. Yeah, maybe you can do that. But I don't know. Also have monsters check hiding spots. Like... so that way we don't spam hiding spots a lot. I mean, I guess if they see you hiding, they will check on it. Nah, never mind. Don't let them check hiding spots. That's bullshit already. We're gonna die instantly. We're gonna die a lot there. It might break the AI or something. But yeah. Again, I love it. I love where they're going with this. The enemies though should be a little tweak. Get a little more tweak here because adding a threat. I don't know, because it makes crouching feel useless. Again, I just don't know. But yeah, anyways, that was Runaway. Return 2. And again, it looks promising, but that's what I said in the first demo of the first game, and I was disappointed at the end. Also, again, the voice acting is amazing. I love it. I love that everything you interact, there will always be a voice line for it, and I hope they go through with that because that's amazing. Also, the voice acting was really great. I love it. Also, fuck Sen. I really don't like that guy. I hope we can revive... I think her name was Ayaki or Ayame. The girl. Revive her and then we go date with her because she apparently loves the main character. Alright. So anyways, yeah, that does it for this demo. Can't wait to see. I can't wait to see if they're going in the right direction, and I hope it gets better from here. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, thumbs the like button to death. Become a parker today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
I'll be waiting alone. I'll be waiting right here.